Alright, so here's a quick update. Today all I did was just I went around and I finished welding these seams where they meet up, and it's my first time welding, but I don't think I did too bad of a job. This one actually looks pretty nice, everything, but I ran out of wire for my welder tonight, so I was just going to show y'all how it actually fits into the body. And it actually, when you're trying to take this thing out of the body, the back is so snug that you actually have to fight it to get it out. And one second, I'll show you what it looks like in there. Ta-da! Alright, that's what the frame looks like inside the fiberglass body. Basically all it does is just follows the main points. This part was, I started up near the front, and I was going to try and go at that kind of an angle, but I didn't have a good angle finder and I messed up my original weld, so I just decided to go straight up. We're going to put a guard on the side to where you can't really see those, so I'm not too worried about it. But we followed the side of this right here, and we kept getting some off measurements about it because one side would be lined up just fine and the other side to right here actually seemed to droop. And we finally attributed that, why it was doing that is because this body is fiberglass, and when it doesn't have this frame in there, it's real flimsy and everything. But I used the angle finder to find these angles here, which actually line up pretty well with the actual body. And then this is the part where we just fabricated, just followed along the sides of it. But we're going to run or build a box back here. This is where the engine will actually sit, right here in the whatever you call it. The live axle will be somewhere around this area. But we also made some lift bars to show how deep we'll sit. One second, I'll put those on. Alright, so that's how high the actual body is. The thinking is, let's see if I can sit on this cardboard box. If you actually flip this upside down to where like this is the body, our butts will be actually sitting right here, like at where the top of my hand is right here. That's going to be the floor, which will allow us to actually sit in the Jeep without our heads being, you know, ridiculously above the thing. You'll actually make it deeper. And some of the questions that we had, and I was told it would be good to put these, I guess, body lifts or whatever. It's an 11-inch lift right here at the corner. And the reason I don't want to do that is because we're going to have, like I said, this bar running across here where our suspension will actually meet, and the suspension we're going to be using is 5 or 6 of these ones right here for a bicycle, and those are good for 60 pounds or something like that. So 6 of them will be more than enough to hold up the go-kart for what we need. But the reason we have it right here is because when I put here, like this is going to be the back of our seat. When that seat lines up with the back of that bar, meets this bottom support bar, and meets here, it'll be even. That way we don't have to use as much metal, and we also won't have to sit at a weird angle. Like, I don't mean like this part to be slanted where we'll be leaning back and then, yeah, we'll be sitting like that, because that would be painful because we had this sharp bump right here digging into our backs. So if we think, just have it like that. Yeah. So the next steps after this, after we tack these in place, is we're going to make just a regular box frame right there. And after that, we're probably going to make some shorter ones, about half that size, so we can have just kind of like a step cone here. That way it doesn't look like just a big old box. It'll have some definition to it, but that's the update so far. Stay tuned.